According to the witness, Taylor and other gangsters collected guns and drove to a section of Red Hills Road in St. Andrew to carry out the killing. Justice Skye'S asked if the Crown was only relying on this case to prove that Taylor was a member, to which the prosecutor answered yes and no, saying that other evidence exists that puts Taylor in the company of other gangsters. Chief Justice Skye'S highlighted that there is a difference between association and membership. Justice Skye'S questioned if he was even at the meetings, and the prosecution said, based on the evidence given so far, yes.
Good day, my wonderful friends. It's me again, the great, one more great countryman. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And hit your notification button. Arizona boss, you abandon me. I know nothing. Everything cook and curry. But anyways, yo, I want to talk about the judge. Now, throughout the trial, you hear where the judge is like, him is against the prosecution then. And I can't understand that. Because in one of the court hearing, he's saying that why is the witness who is giving the testimony didn't get charged. I mean, and the police then is trying to explain to him like, listen, that's how law enforcement work. Some people might get charged, you have to give some man a blind. You have to give a next man a blind. And if you want to cut off the head of the snake. And he's acting like, well, I don't know, it can be anybody. And it's like this judge is total complacent. And this is why I say this judge is complacent. Just listen to this.
Chief Justice Skye'S highlighted that there is a difference between association and membership.
But I feel like he is overwhelmed with too much work. And I also feel he's a little bit big-headed. Now, I talked about this before, that the fact that them give Justice Skye'S all this authority in a major groundbreaking case. What the government is doing, they're setting up themselves for all of the gang members them walk free upon appeal. Now, Justice Skye'S, him act like if you not see a dead body, somebody can get killed. And he is putting an overwhelming burden on the prosecutor and the police then, when the writing is in the pudding, as they would say. That you had the police then go undercover, which is unprecedented. Them have a heap of witness, them have 2 to 3 key witness who was gang member, who gave insight and was there with the police, them a document. And yet still, Justice Skye'S seems like he doesn't believe the witness. And that's a problem when you have a judge trial. And it's kind of funny because really and truly, if me did not have a trial, me would have a jury trial, and you stand a better chance because all you want is one or two people in there say come up with a reasonable doubt. But when you have a judge trial like this, what it does, it changes the whole dynamics of the situation. So now the judge is the only person who can make certain decision, and to me that is wrong. Now, like I said earlier, enough people say Justice Skye'S Blackman them are PM, but I don't think them are PM, like me say. But when Justice Skye'S, it seems like he might look on the American Constitution instead of looking at the Jamaican Constitution when he might deal with this case. And this is not the only case when speak out upon, because him talk about, to me it seems like he doesn't like too much of a government involvement, and it seems like him just like the courts for have their own way. But what the government need to do, in my opinion, we think they need for rein Judge Skye'S, and they need to go into Parliament and modify that MOCA or whatever act, criminal gang act or law where them come out with, because having one judge trying a case like that, there's gonna be a tons of issue, because there is no way one judge is gonna see 33 and go through 33 different trial and not make any error or come out with the right decision. I just think him say I deal with the facts, but if I deal with the facts is there, and the government made their case. So, but according to him no believe the policeman. Him feel like the policeman them sloppy, which him know say, yo, a Jamaica with there, and things is not up to par like United States. If that's the case, him gonna be the Supreme Judge for United States. And like I said, him might deal with constitution rights. So if him really did a deal with constitution rights, he would have started with human rights and deal with some of the abuse case of the government abusing people, like the people them with them land or other things. But he's not doing that. All he's doing, he's using this trial to set a precedent for his name. So pretty much kids in a law school and young lawyers and university, college and high school, they're gonna learn about Justice Skye'S and the biggest case in the history of the Caribbean when it comes to gang. And he's gonna go down as some great justice, which I don't think he is. Number one, like I said, I don't know how them apply the law to get a Supreme Court justice in Jamaica, but I know in other countries they have to be vetted. They have to actually go in front of Parliament. People ask them questions and ask them how them feel about certain things. And Justice Skye'S didn't go through this. The government didn't sit him down and asked him his opinion, how he feels about this, how would he rule on that, what does he think to solve this. They didn't ask him anything about his prior judgment in other cases. So to me, he's a mystery. And then again, to me, it looked like him gay. But anyways, my name is Countryman. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. And we're not going to talk too much about this, but we just feel like Justice Skye'S make a wrong move. And I don't know if he's working with the man them, Blackman them, which me can't see that like with some vloggers I say. But what I do see is that he's overwhelmed. He is looking a name, a big name, because he wants to set a precedent. He's big-headed. And he's putting the whole country justice system at risk or in a dilemma just to please his own greed or ambitions. And that's how I feel. He's putting our country justice system at risk just to further his own ambitions and inner demons. And that's how I feel. So yeah, we just didn't want to talk on this because the Blackman trial, like me said, should have been a special tribunal or a special, like a military court. So gang court should be separate. And I feel it should be secretive, because what it does, it glorifies these guys and turn them into martyrs. So all this thing Justice Skye'S do, it only make the gang them become more immortal in terms of their neighborhood, and people them become a martyr. And that's what it is. My name is Countryman. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And I'm gonna do a correction on a video I did about Skye'S Lion, double agent from out of Canada, Jamaican. But I am gonna correct that because I was fed the wrong information on it. Not so much the wrong information, but the video, I need to correct it and explain more about Mr. Lion, because I'm gonna retract that. So stay tuned for that video and hear what I have to say. My name is Countryman. I'm out.